Hello, hello. I was having technical difficulties. We are trying to have storms here. I'm not going to lie. After that second COVID shot, I have not been well. I'm feeling better, some better today, but I am still not clicking on all cylinders, but at least I'm feeling better. Still worth it. I still believe it's worth it to get our lives back. I want our lives back. Do you want your life back? People are starting to get out there again. There's going to be a lot we're going to have to adjust to, I think. Besides the hiked up prices, have you seen gas lately? Have you seen the cost of groceries lately? But let's not get depressed about that. Let's be happy that we're getting our lives back. And you're right. I need to start planting. I'm going to plant container garden. Yeah. But my blueberries are busting out everywhere. But on that note, our primary topic tonight I should say, it's night here. I know it's starting to end. That's the way I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm looking that way, but I'm feeling that way. It's about getting unstuck. Inspiration for getting unstuck in our life if we're feeling stuck. And a lot of us may be feeling that way considering what we have gone through over the last year, particularly. Hey, AT2. You've been mighty sweet to me lately. I met a few people that said you sent them over. I am greatly appreciative. But let me throw down my intro and let's get started on this. Welcome to Dear Dana, where you will get a variety of topics, anywhere from psychology to spirituality, to hypnosis and meditation, to grief, to funny stuff. Soon, I think I'm going to have Dear Dana Reacts, or we may even play Name That Tune, where we kind of have to hum a tune and other people have to guess it. That might be fun. I was thinking about that the other day because we are interested in a variety of music here. And I want to slam down on the negativity that's going on YouTube. Yes, I do. And before I get started, let me say I cannot wait for my friend Adam from Up and Adam for his interview to come out with Fallon. Oh, how come I always have trouble remembering how to say her last name? Fallon Gabadia. With Fallon Gabadia. Yes. And Mr. Brian, was it Brian? No. Chris Bassett had to get on Gabadia. Yeah, AT2. Had to put his 2 cents in on Twitter. Yes, he did. Chris Bassett, Candace Bassett's husband, had to throw down his 2 cents on Twitter and get all nasty mouthed, knocking Adam down. Adam of all people. Trying to knock him down as an interview. Come on. That's like knocking Santa Claus down. No shade, Adam. I love you. I mean, because Adam has integrity and he's genuine and he's loving. That's why I said Santa Claus. Santa Claus would give light shade. Adam gives light shade. He's genuine. He has integrity. And he's honest. In my opinion, Chris Bassett he knew this is blowing up. He knew it blew up the internet with a trailer. Hey, Kempire! Chris Bassett knew it was blowing up the internet. He saw it blowing up. And he thought, oh, Candace, look. It's blowing up. Let's jump on this train while it's blowing up. and get us some coverage. Let's get us some 15 here. Hey, JC Bear. Hey, Yanni. Hey, Spartan Dan. Hey, Vintage. Hey, AT2. Hey, Kempire. I love you all. Did Kempire disappear? No. Did I miss anybody? So, in my opinion, Mr. Chris Bassett, and I sent him a note. I wasn't ugly. I did tell him to eat his words because I don't feel like he knows what he's talking about. He is a chef. He had to jump on that train to get the spotlight shine on him for half a minute and get YouTube all in an uproar. Get another YouTube, and in the end, when people start looking at Adam, who is family to me, yes, I'm going to say that, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Adam. I wouldn't know Kempire. I wouldn't know all of you. Let's be honest. I wouldn't know all of you. But I wouldn't know Kempire. I wouldn't know Adam and Jason. I wouldn't know Miriam. I wouldn't know a bunch of people I love if it were not for Adam. Adam uplifts other YouTubers. He's not jealous. He uplifts and supports. That's what I want to do too. Room enough for everybody in YouTube world. No reason to push down or slam. No reason whatsoever. He uplifts people in the same genre. People have different ways of presenting things. He's not intimidated. He has no issue with that. He uplifts Kempire. He uplifts other people in the same genre. He uplifts the real Andy. He uplifts me. Not the same genre. But you know what I'm saying? Up and Adam is just genuinely a good person. That was the most senseless, ridiculous thing for anybody to do. Some of you may not know what I'm talking about. Some of you will. But anyway, I had to say, I love and support Up and Adam. It's going to be a great, great interview. And that was just absurd. Totally uncalled for and absurd. And in the big picture of things, all it's going to do is help Up and Adam live, help Adam Newell in the end. Because people always see the truth. And, you know, integrity and truth is like super, super important to me. And Adam, much the way I feel, he's not going to go out and throw dirt. It's pointless. It's like kindergarten, right? If you start engaging in that kind of thing, it just makes you look bad too. So in the end, people will see. So Mr. Chris Bassett, back down and do what you do well. Be a chef. Be a husband. Eat your words. Please know what you're talking about. And everybody send love to Up and Adam. And bravo for he's almost at a year on YouTube. He just hit over 50K subscribers. And he is a superhuman being. That's all I'm going to say about that. And Kempire, he is a great human being too. And I'm happy to know him. And AT2 has been nothing but loving and kind to me as well. If he's still on here, I just wanted to say that. But anyway, today we're going to start off talking about how to inspire yourself to get unstuck. Spartan Dad said he didn't feel the best earlier, but better now, thanks to his daughter's growing tomatoes. Oh, those are yummy. Fresh vegetables and things we can grow from the earth are always healing. Anything that we can grow ourselves, so much more healing and better for our bodies than all the processed canned things. Yeah? So much better. I want to ask all of you that are here already, how many of you, especially in light of the last year, feel stuck? Stuck in your lives, not just stuck at home, but just stuck as a human being. Don't really know what direction you want to go, or have been wanting to change. and you're not really doing anything with that, or you want to go in a different way, but you're sort of spinning your wheels. I have done that. Maybe I get all of these ideas, but I haven't approached any of them in the past. I've been the world's worst at that. This idea, that idea. I need to learn to scroll down. AT2 sold his tiny piece of the restaurant, so he needs clout for cash. Hello, Miriam. Welcome. Always happy to see you. I need to learn how to scroll down. I'm missing messages. Hello, Adam Harris. Yeah, JC Bear says a green eye monster. Oh, you saw my comment to him? I wonder if he's going to respond. Probably not. In the YouTube game, I'm like this kind of person. I'm little. If he can't get any clout off me, he's probably not going to respond. That's the way I see it. He'll probably respond to the ones with big numbers. AT2 says, Yanni, it was very disgusting they were hating on Adam. Just congratulate him. Yeah, and what's sad is, I know it has to be addressed on YouTube, and it's just the way it is. I mean, YouTube, for all practical purposes, has become the new way of media, really. I mean, let's be honest. YouTube, people like Kimpire and maybe AT2 and Page 6 and everybody get stories out before the news and often before Entertainment Tonight. Am I wrong, Kimpire? A lot of times, you guys get stories before it's out on the television. Yeah, they say they are hating because they know Adam won't respond. That's okay. We will respond for him. Yes, that's the truth. But Adam won't. I know why Adam won't respond. And I'll respond for him. You'll respond for him. But I understand, because if somebody were coming after me like that, and I'm as big as Adam, I'm not going to respond because they want me to engage and get in the dirt and roll with them. And they want me to back down on my integrity as a person and change who I am at the core. And I don't want to do that. Now, if it was something huge that had to go to court, darn Skippy, I would advocate for myself and speak up. Or if I need to make a change for myself and I have to speak up, I'm going to do it in a respectful way and be honest, to do no harm. But much like Adam, yeah, I'm not going to engage and get down in the dirt. What is the point? I mean, ultimately, they want to trigger you. They're trying to gouge. They're trying to poke the bear. So they can say, see, look, he's shady. He's dirty. That is what he wants. And then it gives Chris Bassett even more airtime. Psychologically speaking, gives him more airtime. Which he's getting now because of it. Yeah, Adam's not like that. It's important to be true to who you are. Even Page 6 report stories we have been talking about for a while. I know. I mean, I'm amazed by it. But you think about it. In some tiny microcosm way, every human being walking around with a phone that can record and take photos in a microcosmic way is an Insta reporter. If they can catch J-Lo or some artist or actor or some infamous person walking around, they got that phone out. They're going to sell what they got. So, and it's going to end up on the internet quicker than they're going to call media. If they can get big bucks, it's going to be like, who wants to give me the money? So I hate to say it. It almost makes you wonder, short of movies and stuff, is the news that's on television going to be a thing of the past? I mean, I wonder. I honestly wonder. Are the YouTube people taking over? I know you do, Kempire. I hear you all the time say, and thank you for DMing me those stories. You may have to end up being your own for real network on YouTube. Not joking. Even though I know we talked about Proud as Peacock going on, isn't it NBC during the birthday show, but just saying, how much longer? You see E.T. and all the other shows showing up more on YouTube than you see on television. Yes, it is. And I have a feeling it's only going to grow in such a way that it's going to sort of take over the market. Marthy's in the house. Hello, Dark Magician. Absolutely. How hard is it to say correct? Telling you, I'm still affected by that shot. Yesterday, I looked like a beat down dog. Today, at least I could open my eyes and make more sense. When I was with you guys Wednesday night, I was pushing through, literally. How hard is it to say congratulations? And then, I will not say their name. I will not. But we know there was another channel that I shall not speak of. Man, they had to go there, didn't they? Had to go there. Could they have not just this one time? Just let it go? Yeah. Say congratulations. Let this one story just go. Move on to another story. Come on now. Come on now. How long? Oh, thank you, Marzi. How long do people have to revert to the playground? I would like to see this takeover of energy where the really good YouTubers, not most, but a lot of you I see here in this chat, start this empowerment online and represent in such a professional, genuine, authentic, integrative way with integrity, that the ones that are taking pot shots and stuff, people just get so sick of looking at that they just don't give their energy to anymore. Seriously. We've got to up the ante, push up the energy. Low energy makes you sick. Low energy makes you sick. In the last year especially, we have seen enough darkness, enough divisiveness, enough negativity, enough hurt, pain, death, chaos. Enough. When are people going to group together and say enough? I don't know about you. I'd rather feel good. I'd rather feel inspired. I'd rather feel amped up. I want to feel amped up. I want to know when I walk out the door that there is something within me I have something to offer others, even if I don't say a word. That my energy's so amped up that when I'm around other people, that they can feel it and they get something from it. That I'm not dragging them down. You know what I mean? Are you bringing value to others? Or are you just sitting back waiting for value to be brought to you? Sometimes that's about being stuck, just waiting for value to be brought to us. Marty said, I had to answer them. I could not help myself. It was so unfair. I do not, yes, it was very dirty. I do not blame you for, I had to answer. But here's the thing. When I do answer, I'm not throwing out dirty words. I try to speak with the truth. Always. I try to speak with the truth. I'm not cursing somebody out. But that guy's just nasty. That was just dirty. That was dirty pool. I'm going to throw down the link while I'm talking in case anybody wants to come up. But I want to know, if you're feeling stuck, do you take action? Do you take action, or do you ponder in your thoughts and sort of let them drown you? Like my mom, for instance, will say, I need to fix that deck. I want to redo the floors. I want to do this. I want to do that. And God love her, she's been telling me the same projects that she wants to do for a couple of years, maybe 3. And I've always told her, when you're ready to do it, I'll do it with you. When you're ready to do it, I'll do it with you. And I've also told her, Mom, don't group it all together and get overwhelmed. Because when you group all that stuff together, it's so much that you can't pick a thing. You can't pick a thing. And it paralyzes you. Same thing it does to us, it paralyzes you. So when there's so much to look at, or so much to choose from, or so much to do, we often let it paralyze us. And then we don't do anything because we become overwhelmed. And while we're here in this skin suit, I've talked about spiritually, while we're on earth, just like driving a car, you're running the car. You're technically the brain of the car, deciding where it goes, right? It's much the same as this skin, this body we're in. It's basically the car. Our spirit and our brain decides where this body's going to go, where we're going to travel in it, what we're going to do that day. We make the decisions about where the arm's going to go, what we're going to, you know what I'm saying? Skin suit. It might not be the loveliest word for me to say, but our brain, our spirit is deciding everything. And this suit we're in, this body, this human experience on earth is limited. Limited. So I'm just saying, don't waste the time you have. Don't waste it. Oh, honey, I am so sorry for your loss, Paranormal Witch. I am so sorry for your loss. We have a limited amount of time on Earth. We know this. We get lost sometime in the thoughts that we have forever. It's easier. But I want to know, how many of you take action? We all do, whether we believe it or not. We all have a purpose. We all have a life purpose. It can be minute. Don't get overwhelmed when I say that. Your life purpose may be to teach children and make a difference in their lives. Your life purpose may be to be a parent and paranormal witch and create the two best men possible out of your twins. Kim Piner's life purpose may be to be one of the best interviewers and journalists around and touch lives in doing so. Or it could be to be so spiritually awakened that he does even greater things on this earth. We have to feel that within ourselves. But if we don't step outside of our comfort zones, our box, we won't discover that. They say sometimes it's easier to stay with the devil we know than the devil we don't. Basically saying it's easier to stay in our comfort zone or our misery or our distress of being in angst because we don't know where to go, because there's too much angst in going out in the world trying to find our way. Some of us are afraid of failure. Don't call it failure. It is necessary, it's absolutely necessary to make mistakes. Some people are perfectionists. It is absolutely necessary to make mistakes, because if we do not make mistakes, we do not grow into who we are supposed to become, or we do not discover certain aspects of ourselves. By making mistakes, we have those aha moments, or we run into people that assist us and help us further grow. Or some doors are shut purposely because of those mistakes, because the universe is trying to re-gear us in a different direction. Because otherwise, we would have been too stubborn to move in that direction. Get what I'm saying? Some of us don't like change. Let's be honest. How many of you are uncomfortable with change? If you're uncomfortable with change, put yes in the chat right now. If you are uncomfortable with change, I would like to know. I'd also like to know in the comments if anyone is watching later. YouTube, I actually get a little bit of coins from. What did I just read? My chat does not move. Miriam says, I feel like that right now. Don't know where to start cleaning in my kitchen after dinner. Ask one of your kids to do it. That's where you start. My uncle's dad from your uncle's dad. I'm confused. Your uncle's dad? Wouldn't that be your grandfather? So very sorry. You are so right, Yanni. Too much drama in our own lives. Good gracious. Why they want to bring us some stress? Everybody's saying yes. Yeah, I'm an Aries, but like after my near-death experience, everybody I have encountered has said, I'm not coming off as a fire sign. And I did look up my moon thing and it said Capricorn, but still, literally when I have had those instances, they say I don't come off as a fire sign. They all disappeared. Yes, change is necessary to grow. I'm not going to lie. I'm not always comfortable with change. So I'm going to have to say yes too. But I have to push it. I mean, just being on here, let me tell you, I resisted for the longest time. I resisted. I said never for years. I said never. And then I really resisted for a good year. Seriously. I kept saying, it was a year ago when I met Adam, and I kept saying, he said, well, you can do it. I was like, maybe January. Maybe, no, I said a few months, and I kept pushing. But finally, here I am, baby stepping. I'm still trying to sort of find my niche. But I want to be true to myself at the same time. But we're all uncomfortable. But here's what I was thinking about, and I want to say. We have come out of it, and we've sort of been hit over the head with it by now. When we first encountered this Covina, we thought it was going to be a few weeks, which turned into a couple of months, which turned into 6 months, which turned into a year, which turned into over a year. And we're like, it's sad that it's sort of become the norm now. Because at first I was like, oh my Lord, we're going to have to deal with this a few weeks. And I had already been watching it with my kids in China, so I was in high anxiety. Let me tell you, high. But after all of us experiencing something so traumatic, and we have become immune to some degree to what we've had to watch, or some of us have known or have lost people because of it, or what we've seen on the news, or heard, or read in the papers. To some degree, we have become used to it, which is sad. So now we're going to have to start unwinding from it. Not 100%. I do not feel like, I hope so, do not get me wrong, I'm not being doom and gloom, but I do not feel like things will be completely the way they were. I hope so. Maybe at some point. But it has really changed who we are. We may not fully recognize it, but with that being said, we need to take the opportunity of having experienced over the last year of moving out into our life and making some changes and grabbing life by the horns in a way. And really looking at ourselves and standing up for something important to us, or for us, or for our family, or something that we didn't take the chance for, or that we put on the shelf a long time ago, or that was important to us and we just forgot about it. Our life was put on hold. So don't put your life on hold anymore, is what I'm saying. What was something that you really loved about yourself, or something that you did that you could possibly still do that you put on the shelf a long time ago that you might have forgotten about? Don't do it anymore. Grab on to life again. Do not let the time we had to give up be for naught. Do you hear me? Don't let it be for nothing. Pick up something important to you. Don't get lost in a tornado of, I don't know where to go, I don't know where to do, so I'm doing nothing. And also, and I'm not bashing, but sometimes people get lost in their own victimhood. It's easy to, look, let's be honest with ourselves. And I'm including me, okay? There's not one person in here that has not had something awful happen to them. If you are in here and you have been lucky enough to have a life that's been easy and flowery and beautiful and nothing traumatic has ever happened to you. If everything's been easy and flowery and you haven't had hurdles and things have never been hard and you've never had anything traumatic, put me in the comments right now. I'm going to count to 10. If you've had it easy and you've never had anything traumatic, I'm going to count now. 1, put me in the comment. 2, if you've never had any of that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every single one of us have had it. All of us. All of us could say, I'm a victim. I've had it hard. Bad things have happened. I can't do this. You don't understand. If you only knew. I have so much pain. All of us could say that if we wanted to. We could. I could. You could. You could. You could. We could. But these hard times are what grow you. It doesn't mean losing a person's easy. It doesn't mean heartbreak is easy. It doesn't mean losing a job. It doesn't mean any of that easy. All of it sucks, frankly. We all know it does. It's hard. It's hard work to be a human. It's hard. And it's painful and it's sad. It's just hard. But it grows you. And you have to have faith in something greater and bigger than yourself. Is it God? Is it universe? Is it a hero? Is it your parent? You've got to have faith in something bigger than yourself. You have to. And with that faith, you have to have hope. You have to have hope. And you have to make your light bigger. Because you cannot breathe without hope. You have to be able to know that you can reach out, that you can make a difference somewhere. Can you smile at a little kid and make him feel better? Yeah. Can you be a light? Can you be a light in somebody's life because your energy's bigger? Because you're walking in, you're feeling good. You're making people laugh. Maybe they're having a crappy day. And just being around you makes them feel better. Are you serving them that way? Yeah, you are. Are you being supportive to a friend? You're making a difference. You're making a difference. Is there something that you used to do that you can go and do again? And maybe it's serving somebody. You don't know. Don't give up on hope or life. Do not be stuck. You have had the opportunity of being home and processing and thinking and observing life with a different perspective. I'm asking you not to waste it. I'm asking you to lead with love and see with different eyes. And ignore this YouTube negativity if you can. I know it's like watching a train wreck. Sometimes you can't look away. But lead with love. Try to make a difference where you can. If I'm looking at the sign, I had to take notes so I do not forget. But learn to stand up for things that are important, right? It's like choose your battles. Don't make everything a battle. Like on this YouTube stuff, like say today, that stuff was ridiculous. Come on now, ridiculous. Let people breathe for a half beat. Let people breathe. I mean, that's why when you have a lot of joy and happy and lifting people up and making them feel good and stuff on YouTube, you don't see it blow up. You don't see it blow up. Because happy doesn't sell, baby. Happy doesn't sell. But happy makes you healthy. Happy makes you happy. Happy is fun. I would rather be happy. I would rather be peaceful. I would rather be helping somebody or lifting somebody up. Is it boring sometimes? Some people might think it is. That's okay. That's okay. Because people that know they need to feel better or they need some help, they know where to go on the YouTube street. They know where to go in the world. When you're in the world and you're interacting with people and you make them feel better when they're around you, and they know if they come near you and they need support or words of wisdom and you're not going to judge, they instantly feel that with people. And don't you need people like that in your life? How many people, this is an honest question, how many people do you honestly know in your life that you feel like that about, that you could go to? Just think about it for a second. How many people do you feel like if you really needed somebody to listen that didn't judge you, that could make you feel better, or just would hold space for you? How many people do you know like that in your life? Yeah. Yanni says, ooh, the same way we are what we eat, we also are what we watch, what we hear. Yeah, to a large degree. I mean, when I was a kid, understandably, and nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. I used to watch a lot of horror movies. But I used to put myself in the spot of, I can overcome evil. That was what my spirit felt. I could overcome evil. I would put myself in the place of the good guys. I knew a way to overcome evil. As a little kid, that's the way I felt. But as I had children, especially as I had special needs and we had to go to the hospital a lot, I didn't want to deal with darkness. So I didn't want to watch it anymore. I just didn't want that in my spirit, that kind of negativity. So I just chose not to watch it anymore. Like, occasionally my husband will watch the police shows where they go out and it's live cop shows where they go out and get the bad guys and stuff. And there might be a lot of negativity. And sometimes I can't watch it. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't want to watch it and feel it. You get what I'm saying? I just don't want to feel that energy. So I pick and choose. No, I agree. But if it's all about you hear and watch this negative fight, drama, mean people, yes, our energy does reflect that. We have to pick and choose everything in our life. Everything. And things have to be in doses. Everything's not bad. Well, some things are really bad. But everything in the world's not bad. Having a glass of wine's not bad. Having a lot of wine's terrible, right? Everything in doses. But we need to level up. I would be interested to know, but I would be what's the word I'm looking for? If anyone in this room said they did not want to level up or vibrate at a higher level, lack of better, meaning their energy be higher, exude more light and positivity, etc., right? I would be surprised. Is there anyone that does not want to be like that in here? No judgment. I'm just curious. That does not want to level up, that does not want to step outside of the box or be unstuck. Sometimes people have anxiety and other things going on that they have to fight against, but it takes the one step and support, but they have to reach out. Adam says he has one. Miriam one. Yanni not a lot of people. Yeah. Yanni says life is cynical. Okay, now I want to ask, do any of you consider yourselves, and be honest, no judgment. Remember I said this is a no judgment zone. Do you consider yourself one of those people that is a good listener, that is no judgment, that's kind and loving, that your friends could come to you and receive that kind of energy? Be honest and put it in the chat. The same energy that I asked if you had someone you could go to. Do you consider yourself like that? Or that kind of person or friend? Please put it in the chat and let me know. Again, no judgment. Miriam says she only judged housewives. Marzi, yes. Yanni, yes. Vintage, yes. Spartan Dan says she wants to level up. Vintage says she wants to level up, but it's hard to move past my depression sometimes. That is understandable. And I'm just curious, Vintage. I don't know, I may have asked you this before. You might not want to answer here. If you don't, too bad that you don't have other social media where you could answer me. But have you gotten help for your depression, Vintage? Good. I understand that. I figured you would be, JC Bear. Most people, they want to, at the core of themselves, I don't care if they're really big in this world, really small. They want to know, do you see me? Do you hear me? Can you feel me and understand me? Do I matter to you? That is, and especially little kids, right? And let's be honest, we're all adults in these adult suits with little kids still in us. We can remember inside what it feels like to be a little kid. I can remember. So we still have those little kid feelings inside of us at times. We want to be seen and heard and felt and understood and loved. That's at the core of every human being. All this other extraneous stuff, money and riches and houses, and we want our core needs met, but all the other extraneous stuff, in the end, at the core, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So like I've said before, we've got superstars and actors and actresses, and I've met some of these famous people before, and it was nice to see them. I was never goo goo gaga about it, because I know they are human beings. And it's wonderful they have these amazing opportunities. That's what they are. They chase their dreams. They have amazing opportunities. We get to enjoy what they do because they chase their dreams. But tomorrow, they may quit acting or quit singing or whatever, and then they're human beings again, just like us. You get what I'm saying? So I'm asking you, I'm begging you, take inventory of something about yourself on your bucket list, on the shelf that you have, not literally, figuratively, of something about you that you put away, and take it back down. And come alive again. Take this opportunity to come alive again as a human being. Because by you coming alive, others will become alive around you. And in that, you are offering something to others. Do you understand what I'm saying? That energy overflows onto others and inspires them. It trickles over onto them. It brings people joy. And it'll bring you joy. It's like a domino effect. Hello, Kai Bear. Koala Cub. Bear hugs Koala Cub. Oh, I like that. It's like a domino effect. There's so little we have to actually do to change our vibe. Tiny. Just dancing. Just dancing. Yeah? Like, the other day I was humming that song. We were trying to figure out that song. We were talking about earlier maybe having a name that tune in here by humming songs and people having to guess what it is. Just for a feel good, right? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. What is that song? Where does that beat from? Who knows? Anybody know? Does anybody know what that beat's from? Dun 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 dun. You know, because I can hum it, but I can't. No, that's not Duran Duran. Ice, Ice Baby. Yeah, Ice, Ice Baby. There was a lawsuit. Yeah, way back when. It's done so now. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember what you're saying. See, we could do name that tune just from doing beats. That's kind of fun. Or am I wrong? Because I'm goofy. So simple. I want to know, I'm dropping the link again. I want to know some of your stuckedness. That's not even a word. Are you having trouble? Do you want to move forward? Are you stuck? What do you feel about being stuck right now? Jim Carrey did that funny thing on Living Color back in the day. Yeah, Jim Carrey's funny. Stuckedness. Oh, by the way, let me report. I looked again. We're still at $150 for, I don't know if Kimpire's still around, but we're still at $150 for the butterfly wall, butterfly project. I have donated 50. I've donated 50, and Kim Taylor has donated 50, and JC Bear has donated 50. I've donated 50, and Kim Taylor. I should have said it earlier. So we are still, hello, Vintage. We are still at $150 for the butterfly wall, butterfly project.
That's more than enough. I already got all the products.
Okay. But, I was kind of wanting to do more so we could carry it over into the fall.
Wow. You're well, that is true. I mean, I'm sure kids are gonna steal a lot of the markers. So,
well, don't put that energy out there.
No, it's the Bronx. Encourage it. Just make them a little set so that they can do it on their own by themselves.
Well, that was the other reason I was hoping extra money, because I thought if there's a dollar store there, could get dollar coloring books with dollar crayons and hand it out to the kids for free,
Oh yeah, definitely. I like going to the dollar store, getting construction paper or anything like that. That's the best way to make stencils. So the only thing you really need to do is just get like a can of spray paint or anything like that. I already know all the sneaky techniques.
Yeah. I was just hoping for extra for the kids,
Oh, well, thank you. But yeah, I already had a sneaking suspicion because we're gonna put all of the stuff in the tool shed, and I already know that that if I'm not there, like I think I should have a bag for me when the kids are there, and then keep a bag over at the garden.
Yeah,
because I already know. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if it was going to be supervised while it's at the garden or not.
Oh, yeah. Again, it's the Bronx.
Yeah.
There are different people there at different times. And even though, so Bissell Gardens consists of 5 gardens that are right by a dead end. It's right at the end of the number 2 train by Nareed Avenue. Nobody knows that. But so there's the propagation area, the kids' garden, and a bunch of other gardens. So some people work in one area and then some people work in another area. but
Gotcha.
nobody communicates,
Gotcha. But
which
you
is
look, as long as the kids have fun and they're
that's
getting the experience, that's a winner.
that's my only goal. That's why my idea was just like once it's up, all they have to do is just come by. They can choose whatever colors they want and do it, and then we can slowly take pictures and document it as it progresses, and then maybe we can move it beyond. Because
Yeah.
one of the gardeners, his name's Chuck, he wanted to grow milkweed and encourage monarch butterflies. And I thought that was the cutest thing ever. He's a veteran, and I thought it was so adorable because it took 3 years because he planted the seeds and then like cloned them, and
Wow.
we finally have butterflies. It's he took classes at the botanical gardens in the Bronx. Like it's so cute, and I'm encouraging him because he wanted to have butterflies, and then thinking about this project encouraged the entire garden. And just the fact that inspiration, like just a creative idea, like a nugget, can inspire such. It's just amazing.
I mean, just that's perfect for even tonight's topic because look at what he thought about and did.
Yeah, he was the one who inspired me, to be honest. He was just like, I want to uh, plant milkweed. And I was like, milkweed, okay. And he was like, no, I want to get monarch butterflies. Then I researched and I was like, oh, well, I feel like an idiot. Like it's specifically for monarch butterflies.
Yeah.
And then that was 2 years ago. And then slowly, because you have to maintain it, it was just amazing.
And like I have butterfly bushes out here.
What kind?
My dad gave me a small bush and now it's huge and they have purple flowers that grow, tiny little flowers that turn into big flowers.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain what they are, but they're beautiful. They're dark midnight purple.
Yeah, there are a variety of different perennials that actually encourage butterflies, and that motivates all of the beds, and that encourages bees and everything, even worms in your garden, and that makes your produce really delicious, oddly enough.
Well, I don't plant produce around
to
it,
all
but
to all the vegans, worms. Your plants are eating worms.
But I mean, it's really huge and has all these beautiful, dark, midnight purple blossoms all over it.
Did you just write a note?
No, I was trying to, draw quickly what the flower looked like, but it didn't turn out right.
I had to feel like I saw you squiggling, and I was like, "Oh, yo, is she doodling?"
Let me see if I can find a picture of it, of exactly what it looks like.
Yo, it's mad cute.
But I forget that I can pull up a picture of it. Duh.
How come no one else wants to join the chat?
I don't know. Maybe they're bored with my topic. I have no idea.
Yo, so what are your questions going to be? Your 30-something questions? Because you're giving me some anxiety, bro. I mean, lady.
I'm not, bro. You better look again.
I mean, lady. I'm sorry. I mean, dear Dana.
Oh, my goodness.
What do you mean, oh, my goodness?
I haven't gotten enough people to participate yet, so we'll see if it happens.
But I have, what kind of questions? Are they going to be, like academic, emotional?
No, they're just short little, what do you like or what happened or, just dumb little questions.
I love that you say dumb little questions and you're like, what happened?
No, they're not. They're not in-depth questions. They're just getting to know you questions, but they're not, intense questions. They're not.
Yeah, but by the tone of your voice, you could just be like, oh, what do you like? Or what happened?
No, it's none of that.
Okay.
None of that. Okay, let me see if I can share this.
Okay. Share what?
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm not good at this. Okay, there it is, I think. Maybe not. Okay. Can you see it?
I can see it.
Oh, you can?
I can see it.
It's that kind of butterfly bush.
Okay.
But it's really huge. And it's got a million blossoms on it. And the green leaves and all that stuff.
It's a black knight.
It's like this. You see how all the green leaves and the blooms are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it has tons of butterflies on it in the summer and the spring. Now if I can figure out how to stop sharing. Okay. Stop sharing.
All right. Awesome.
So I want to know in the chat and up here, what are some things that you would like to do that you have not done? Cleaning and cooking don't count unless it's something big.
Are you asking me and everyone in the chat?
You or anybody in the chat. Since this year, what has this year taught you, and what is something that you would like to do that you have been stuck, that you haven't done because you have been stuck? Is it taking a class, getting a degree, playing music again, painting, volunteering? What is it? Anything. Oh, you should, Marzi. All it takes is a paragraph at a time. If you wrote a page a day, I bet you would write more, but by the end of the year, you would. Girl, you could already be published
I
an
love
article.
that.
Publish
I
an
would
article.
definitely read your book.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What is stopping you, Marzi? You could publish an article this week.
I had a teacher in school. I was a comic class, and he got the Genius Award, Ben Catcher. And he made us draw a comic strip.
Oh my God. Give me a warning.
Yes!
I'm not ready.
I didn't know who you were.
Yes!
It just said, hey, hey, hey. And I'm blind as a bat. You changed your name so much. I was like, who is hey, hey, hey?
See, this is how I'm trying to live my fantasies. What? Oh God. I didn't finish cleaning the kitchen yet, but I have to sit down. I'm tired. My kids are doing laundry though.
Good.
Yeah. At least they're doing something. Well, they're scared. They're scared of me.
I'm scared of you right now.
Why?
Well, kids should have a little healthy fear of their mothers.
Yes, as they should.
They should. But you know what? I wish they were. I don't think so. Or else, like, things would have been smoother in this household. I want to do zip lining.
Do it.
Oh, yeah, really? Alone? Are you kidding me?
I've done zip lining. It's awesome.
This is Miriam, Spartan Dan. He said, who is that? This is my friend Miriam.
Oh, hi.
This is Vintage. This is Miriam. And I'm
My real name is Carolina, but...
Carolina?
Your name is Carolina?
Sí, Carolina.
Okay.
Oh, joy.
Listen, when are you doing the opening for the garden, for the butterfly garden?
Oh, well, we're going to start on the 15th. That's where I'm going to actually just put everything up.
Which day of the week is that?
You think I...
Well, can you check? Because if it's a Sunday or Saturday, I want to go and I want to help with my elbow grease.
You're in New York City?
I am super close. I'm in New Jersey. What is wrong with you? I
Are
told
you
you
serious?
times. I told you, let's go walk in Central Park. I'll go meet you there.
Yeah, but I thought that was just, like, I don't know how
No,
internet people. I
I
don't
say
have
what I
Instagram
mean.
or Twitter.
I
I
mean
don't
what I
know.
say.
Oh my gosh! Are you all right? Cool. Wait, hang
Okay,
on.
when is the 15th? Tell me it's on a weekend.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask my phone because my brain is not smart enough.
Oh, now she's on. You got her off for diggity because you're coming to visit.
It's on a Tuesday, but to be honest, it would probably be a Thursday because that's when we're gonna have Chuck there. So it'd be on the 17th of June.
17th of June. I have to check because my son's graduation is coming up on the 21st, but there's a lot going on at work.
Crazy hair.
I will see if I can take off. I'll go.
What?
Yeah.
Well, just tell me when you can. To be honest, it's Bissell Gardens. We can just plan around your schedule because once the mural's up, the idea is that anyone can come by and just do the butterflies. So whenever you want to come by, you can do the butterflies. Because of COVID, I thought it would be more safe, so that way all the stencil, I'm going to spray paint the butterflies and do everything like that, but then anyone can come by and just paint whatever they want on top of the butterflies.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Yeah, that's sweet. So I thought it was like, and the kids, they're gonna come like it's the neighborhood kids or it's for the school?
Well, we were trying to get summer youth employment kids because we were trying to get kids to work in the garden again, but unfortunately, due to COVID, that's not going to happen. So it's going to be just neighborhood kids and anyone who wants to stop by the garden. And then we're going to film that and then promote that to see what we can do for the next season. And this is also in promotion to all of the gardening that we're doing as far as Bissell Gardens. So all of the vegetation and everything like that, even promoting the Bronx hot sauce and stuff like that.
That's cool. It's like the field day. Make it like a day of, everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But I always hated field day. So like even like remembering the sports that we had to do is causing some kind of PTSD.
Yeah.
Like tug of war. Let's do a tug of no.
Oh, God.
So. But yeah.
But I wanted to let people know if they do want to still contribute, I put my email for PayPal in the chat up there. It says miracles3@charter.net. And please put in a note that's for the Butterfly Project and send it friend to friend so PayPal will not take out fees.
Actually, I was going to use, if I can, the purple and your Dear Dana logo, and then just make the butterflies around it.
Oh, you don't have to do that, but I mean, that's sweet.
Or, not the Dear Dana, but like the purple and your butterfly, if I can. And then just do everything around it. I can I'll send you a sample if you want to approve it, because I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to step on any toes. But
No, I didn't expect my name to be up there at all.
Oh, why not?
Because I'm just doing it for the kids.
Dana is doing
it. Yeah, exactly. And the kids should know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
The kids don't care. They just want to paint.
Yeah, but
kids don't care.
It could be a small thing. I'll send you. I have a concept. Don't worry about it. But if you can approve it, I love the idea of the Your Dear Dana butterfly and then the Bissell Gardens butterfly right on top, and then all the butterflies just going out, and then you could just draw on top of them.
Whatever you want to do is really sweet. It doesn't matter to me that my name's up there. I just want the kids to have fun. Honestly.
Okay. And they will.
This wasn't for me to get any street cred or anything.
I can understand, street cred on the Bronx streets. Like,
they're gonna be like, "Who's Dear Dana?"
So
Let me spray on that.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, the kids coming out of all of, I mean, look at how the children have to be affected by all of this. Let's be honest. This is going to affect their whole life.
How's the story?
Ven aquí.
No,
Ven aquí.
no, yo no voy a estar ahí.
¿Y por qué?
Hola, hola,
My mom just came into my room. She's a
hola,
little.
mamá.
Well, hola, buenas noches.
Buenas
¿Ven?
noches. Hola, mamá.
Espérate, espérate.
Tita. Hi,
Hola, mamá.
Tita.
Buenas
Hola.
noches.
Hello, ¿cómo están?
Bien.
Fine, thank you.
I'm glad. I heard you have a very, very good program.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You have a good admirer.
Oh, thank you. Very kind.
Yeah. Oh, nice meeting you. One day we will talk.
Espérate.
Yes.
You see that? That's Miriam.
Miriam too. Hi, Miriam.
Hey,
That's Miriam.
Another Miriam.
another.
Muy bonita.
Aw,
Muy bonita. mira.
Gracias. Hija.
Oh, yes, see.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
nice meeting you
Good luck
too.
with everything.
Over here. That's
If you eat bread, you're gonna make yourself sick.
oh my god,
Just go.
that's so cute.
No, I can't.
So,
What is going on?
Oh,
We're just gonna-
no, yeah, that I wanted it because you wanted bread. It's sandwich.
nada. Espérate.
I
Arriba.
took to you.
No, what? You're gonna just.
You want a sandwich?
No, thank you.
Oh no, thanks. I just made this a steak, mashed potato, and tabbouleh.
Oh, that was a good dinner.
Yes, it was.
We ate fried tomatoes that Caroline made.
Yeah, I made
Ooh.
fried tomatoes.
Fried
Oh.
tomato.
Ensalada.
Mm.
Okay, so now.
No, cállate puta, salí. Por favor. I think I have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's
You're
just
making
rummaging.
my
She's
mom.
just rummaging up.
You're making me miss my mom.
Oh my gosh. She's being so ridiculous.
She's pretty. I like her.
Oh my gosh. Don't gas her up. She's gonna be like, oh, I'm pretty. Oh, and then she's gonna have me wash her hair in the morning.
Why not?
Okay.
Things
I gotta
we don't
do-
get about other people's mothers. I mean, I get it.
Oh
When,
my god, JC Bear, I'll take the sandwich.
who said that?
JC Bear.
I can't.
Oh my gosh.
I can. Okay, give
Oh
him.
my gosh, vintage, please DM. I'm gonna ask the most ignorant question ever. What does DM mean?
Direct message. That's why you need Instagram.
Drink massage? What?
Direct message.
Oh. What does direct message mean?
Like
When you have Instagram, you can send somebody a private message.
And if you don't have Instagram, that doesn't make any sense. So like you have to have Instagram in order to DM.
yeah,
Or Facebook, you have to have.
or Facebook. You
Yeah.
can DM someone in any social media. That you can DM someone on Snapchat. You can
Yeah.
DM someone on TikTok.
You can like send them a note,
Yeah.
private notes to people. Like, yeah, like sending a letter, but through.
Don't get hooked up on the name. It's messaging. It's sending a message.
Yeah.
Does anyone still write letters anymore?
My,
Sometimes.
I was like not even
my
a second.
mom left me letters. She left me tons of letters, and I didn't have the heart to read them yet.
Kim said you could email her. She put her email up. And you've got my email.
You don't know how to DM? Come on.
I'm old.
What do you mean you're old? You're younger than I am.
You don't know that.
I know that for a fact.
Oh, really? You know that for a fact?
You're older than 50? No way.
Well, you just gave yourself away.
Well, I said I'm going to be 50. That's not a giving away. I tell everyone. I'm going to be 50 in September. I never hid my age. You ask me, I tell you. I'm 49 now.
37.
See, I told you you're younger than I am.
Well, congratulations. You were right.
But your mom loves your face, so she was like, yeehaw.
Yeah, she's proud of her daughter.
Oh. So what are you going to do for your 50th birthday? You got to do something slick.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
You need to do something.
What?
Yes, you have to do something. Unless you're going to do the existentialist, like, I want to be alone.
Take a pole dancing class.
No, that's...
Oh! And film it! I would watch that.
Wait, what?
Sorry. I had some evil on my face.
Oh, God. You're a mess.
I know.
Oh, hello, Mark Kropka. I'm Dear Dana. Nice to meet you. You are in my land now.
Oh my gosh, call in.
You're what?
Mark Kropka came in here and wanted to know where he was.
Oh, really? Hello, welcome to the world of butterflies.
Hey, Kim Pyre, we were talking about the butterfly project, and I threw up, if you're still interested, don't have to, no pressure. I threw up the email for the PayPal for the butterfly project anyway.
Oh. And it's Pride Month.
Hey, Kim Pyre, you have got to talk to, when is your birthday again, Miriam? This month?
September 10th.
September 10th?
Yep.
Well, you've got a little while, but you better do something on your birthday.
I don't think so.
You're going to have a long talk with Miriam, Kim Pyre.
September 10th, you have time. You have time to wash away that depression.
Yeah, I'm a Virgo. Yes.
You're a Virgo?
Yes.
Oh.
Why? You know, I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. Like,
wait, what are Virgos again?
I'm a perfectionist, they say, but so many people are perfectionists. I don't think that's an attribute to a sign in itself. So,
Miriam says she's going to go visit the Butterfly Project.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
That is exciting because she doesn't live that far.
What do you mean, Kempire? That explains a lot. Oh my, so shady.
I thought so too, Kempire.
Explains what? That I'm your fan? Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't understand a lot about astronomy because I studied so much other stuff. I was just like, I just didn't study a lot about astronomy. Astrology. Sorry, I did study astronomy. I did not study astrology.
Yeah.
I did study astronomy. I had to study astronomy while I was in college.
Astrology is the study of science.
Yeah,
right?
Science, but I studied the stars.
I had to teach English to this Japanese dude. He was like 100 years old, and he was a numerologist, and he would teach Like he would have lectures in California, so he had to perfect his English. And he was a numerologist, so he would do numerology and science, and that's when I started getting into it.
Oh, this
Spartan!
is Spartan Dan. He's doing his exercises. Wants to
Hi.
meet the lovely ladies.
How are you
I
guys?
always think of Sparta.
Hello,
when I-
Spartan Dan. Here is Miriam and Vintage. Spartan Dan.
Good
Woo,
evening.
woo, woo.
Sitting there doing his
How you doing?
exercises. Fine.
How's everybody?
Better now, handsome. Ooh.
Here she comes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, do you want to
What?
be part of our 35 questions social experiment at the end of the month?
Yes, he does.
We will have couples on. Listen.
I don't know, man. I don't
Listen.
know.
Yes, he does.
Listen, we will just have people matched up on the screen with me. I will ask the questions, and you will each answer them. And at the end of the 35 questions, it's supposed to be a psychological thing where it makes people answer the questions. Did you find that you were more interested in each other or not? After the thing, you don't ever have to talk to each other again. It's just a social experiment for fun.
Sure, why not? Can't
Woo!
dance. Can't dance. Might as well. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can dance. Whatever. Whatever.
I mean, everybody's in different places anyway, so.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm in Michigan, man. I'm probably 5,000 miles from all you guys. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Because I'm in Georgia, you're in Michigan, Miriam's in New Jersey, right? Miriam, aren't you in New Jersey?
Yes,
And you are in New York, right?
New
I'm
York.
in the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
New
Yeah.
York, New York. I love New York.
In New York.
Oh,
So
Spartan Dan's getting down tonight. He's getting his energy on up.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling good earlier, so I'm glad to be feeling better. You know, so I'm
Good.
just acting silly, I guess.
It's because you're here. You're feeling better because you're here.
I agree.
Well, I felt better before I got here, but I feel better now too. So it's all good, man. All good in the hood. All
Dana
good.
has an infectious way of making everyone feel better. It's
Yeah,
Aw, thank you, Vintage.
I love you, Dana.
it's very annoying.
Just
You
kidding.
just can't help yourself.
Aw. Well, hello, sir.
Hello.
Happy graduation.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yes, and if you come here,
Oh, very-
Hey.
you had the haircut today.
Oh, it looks good.
Thank you.
Wearing a mask around your mama?
Well, no, I just came back.
Oh, did you have fun?
Yeah. Yeah,
Good.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
We're talking about getting out of our box, not being inspired to get out of your box after being stuck for a year.
Yeah, I mean, it's taken a toll on a lot of people.
Yeah.
Definitely. So she's probably enjoying not being in the house.
Yeah. Have you ever had anything that you have been afraid to do because you're afraid you'd fail?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Like something you would love to do, but you were afraid you might fail at it. So you didn't do it.
He's very daring. Didn't you do what did you do with
We
your
did-
friends
we
last
did
time?
what?
And I told you don't tell me, and you told me afterwards. Did you jump
No, we went whitewater rafting,
I've done that. I love it.
but I do want to go skydiving, which she doesn't want me to tell her when I do it.
No, don't tell me.
Take her.
Yeah, take me. You sure?
Or I-
Oh my God! When we went to Was it Universal, that thing that there's a drop
Yep,
park?
the free fall.
Oh my God! Like
Oh yeah.
my middle one, she doesn't like daring stuff, so she was downstairs like waiting at the pool. I have a Daredevil, my youngest, and he. So both of them, they went before me. When it was my turn, I wanted to go down, and everybody told me, "You're kids. What type of mom are you? You have to follow." I felt that. Oh my God, that was horrible. Never do that.
Oh yeah, you just like feel the drop. Your guts go right into your mouth.
You are like, poof.
When I get older, I want to skydive. So if my chute doesn't open, I'm cool with it.
Oh gosh.
Not me. Not me.
But it's about getting out of our comfort zones, getting out of our box, and doing things to inspire people.
You're talking to my son. It's my comfort zone you're talking about, not his.
But he might be not comfortable with little things.
Yeah.
I mean that. I guess truth in that. Although like nothing comes like immediately to mind. I mean,
Girls?
no. I can talk to girls. It's not like, I mean, it's not like 6 feet apart, but
Yeah.
Excuse me?
it's a joke.
Oh God.
So you're not scared of anything. Nothing makes you nervous to do it. Nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of just like 3, 2, 1, go. And
Oh, that's a good mentality, though.
and then
Actually,
go with the whatever anxiety you might get from whatever it is after. But then you're like, oh, I already did it, and so then say like skydiving. If I were to do it multiple times, the first time would just be like 3, 2, 1, go, and then be like, I enjoyed that.
there's a book by Mel Robbins called The 5-Second Rule. You count. It's like you said. You count and just do it. Don't give yourself time to think about it. Just do it.
Exactly.
Oh God.
That's a good way to live. Just don't kill yourself.
Isn't that like fight or flight or like an
Real.
adrenaline?
Oh
junkie?
my God. Don't give him ideas, Dana.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But if he wants to do something big in his life, like with his career or getting degrees or things like that, he has a good mentality that way.
Well, yeah, he's very ambitious. I created a monster in that aspect. So.
So in that way, he's not going to let it hold him back from chasing his dreams. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he has a mom that supports him. As long as everything is legal, I'm okay with it.
And he's going, I just won't tell you.
Oh my God.
I'm just joking, Miriam. I love you.
I know.
Yo.
It's very nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you too.
Take
Treat
care,
your mom
buddy.
better.
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
If you're leaving.
Nothing.
Go.
Bye.
You're just
Bye.
is the car in the garage?
Yeah, with my daughter, yeah, same thing. You know, I'm like a nervous wreck about her doing certain things, but you would be talking to her and you would love certain things about her, right? And I would be like, oh, if she does this, I'm going to flip because she's my kid.
Yeah. Right.
We
Yeah.
know how it is.
Apple, but after I gave birth, something changed. I had a panic attack when he wasn't a panic. He was 5 months. We were supposed to have him at the top of the Eiffel Tower. I thought that thing had walls. Okay, that's what I thought. When we got to half of it, where Paris is under your feet, practically, I was like, "Where are we going up? Like it's like there's no walls. It's all wire." And I want to go down and have at the grass of the park. I don't know what happened to me that day. I couldn't go up anymore. And ever since, I'm always scared. And I get nightmares every time I can about being at the top of at the roof of the house and almost falling.
And I think some of the when we have kids, sometimes it's like that overprotective gene or something gets triggered, where we want to
Right.
make sure everything's okay and they're safe, and where before we have kids, we're taking chances and we're doing things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
So something changes.
Yeah.
It may not be for all moms, but I get you, Miriam.
Well, I feel like with everyone suffers trauma, and I feel like when you're a parent, sometimes you want to protect your child, so you project what your trauma was on your child in that element of protection to make the child aware of what to be aware of.
I was never scared of heights.
Yeah, but yeah, certain things never had any of that kind of trauma. It's just an instinct thing that gets triggered.
And
It's like
I am overprotective. I am a helicopter mom. But with him, my first child, it was, oh my God, it was, if something touches the ground, it can't touch back him. It was like if he did something, I would give him a shower head to toe. And then when I had my second child, she used to love cucumbers, right? So she's eating it, and she goes to her room, comes back without it. What I think she ate it. And then the next day she would go to her room, come back, eating the rest of the cucumbers.
yeah, you're not as ticky with your second one as you are your first one.
With my third, oh poor thing. It was like it was hard. It's
Hey,
very hard
Vintage.
to have high standards like with 3 kids and everything on
Never
you.
mind.
It was a lot.
What was you going to say to Vintage?
Hmm?
He was going to say something to Vintage, and he said, "Never
I
mind."
was gonna. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Are you Spanish?
Yes.
Yeah, my grandsons are part Spanish.
I'm Chilean.
You're
All
Chilean?
right. I just asking. Just trying to get to know people. Just trying to get to know people.
Both of my biological parents are Chilean.
You're my
Oh,
neighbor.
okay.
She's a Chilean bass.
Chilean bass as in bastard.
No, as in fish.
Well, but I am a bastard because I'm adopted. So my father is a Hungarian Jew. So I have a Hebrew name and everything, which is very strange.
Hebrew name and everything.
Yeah, but
Hebrew name and everything.
yes.
Yeah, I Blackfoot Indian, part Blackfoot Indian, Irish and French. I'm just trying to talk here a little bit. Whatever. It's hot here, man. It's about 90 degrees here or something.
Ooh.
What does
Air not
Blackfoot
working?
mean?
I'm sorry.
What's Blackfoot?
Well, Blackfoot is also known as Blackfeet. If you look up Blackfeet or Blackfoot online, it'll tell you the story of them, how some white people, army, they got drunk and they killed a bunch of children and women back in the Civil War days. And
Wow.
yeah, they got drunk. The
Ask
white
a
guys.
question.
Well, I'm part white too, but I'm saying the white guys, they killed. They went to a town. They were looking for another Indian chief, but they took it out on the other Blackfeet women and kids and warriors too, because they got drunk.
I always found it interesting that Andrew Jackson's on a $20 bill because he signed a treaty with some Native Americans that they would be safe. And come that evening, something happened. It's an unfortunate part of American history.
Oh, I see.
And he's on a $20 bill. So
Oh.
I can understand. I didn't know the terminology. You know,
Right. Yeah.
I find American history very interesting because I find I know more as I grow older because a lot of the stuff wasn't really part of my education when I was growing up.
Right.
Just have to take the initiative to understand certain things and then come to terms with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had no idea of that terminology.
Yeah.
I understand.
There's a lot of things in history, but you know, it is what it is.
When you said you're part white, what do you identify?
I'm sorry?
No, no. What's the name? Spartan.
I'm so huh? I can't hear.
Part white.
She said, what do you identify as? Because you said you were part white when you said you were part Blackfoot. What do you
Well, I'm part French and part Irish too, so I just consider myself just mixed, I guess. I just consider myself a white boy, I guess. I don't know. Just whatever, man. Whatever.
I don't know.
I'm just me. I've got to be me. Whatever it is.
Pardon? I feel like when you have that kind of Woody Guthrie white boy twang, you got a song to your voice. So I think you got to reach with some soul.
Yeah,
You got some come on, you got some Woody Guthrie in your twang, bro.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, well, I was raised around a lot of brothers, you know, African Americans. During my life, they was in my gang and stuff. And I had my best friend die that was black about 6 months ago.
I hope Empire is right.
And me and him sit out there, drank some and barbecued and yeah, I a lot of African American families like raised me in the past because my mom and dad didn't have no money. They was drunk and stuff, and I'd go over there and eat some soul food and stuff. And I learned a lot of African American culture. So I got a little swag. I got a little country. Cause my mom and dad's from Kentucky. I guess I got everything. I guess I'm all jacked up. Whatever.
A good book for you to read would be Edna Lewis's cookbook on Southern cooking. If you want to reach back to those roots, that'd be a good book for you.
I've never read that.
I love some country gravy. Sausage country gravy. Oh yeah.
It's a book that's written kind of more like a journal or a diary, just from seasons. I think it'd do you some good just to revisit certain foods that you liked when you were a kid, just to revisit your soul. Personal opinion.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think it'd do you some good. There's nothing like food for the soul when you're feeling hungry for some kind of spirit.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I got my spirit, honey. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I bet you
whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
Well, we're talking today about trying to, get to a place of inspiring ourselves and getting out of a stuck place and learning from this last year and trying to inspire other people with our own energy and reaching out and making some kind of difference and not being, the protagonist of all the negative energy that's been going on in our lives and in our world,
Right.
And I want to remind people again about the Butterfly Project.
Oh, thanks, guys.
It's going off in June 15th. I want to tell everybody that I love you very much. I always appreciate that you come here. Miriam looks like she's about 10 sheets for I'm happy it's the weekend.
Miriam is in cuddle mode. She just needs a blanket and she's out.
Oh, like, yeah, the AC too, like, and
What did you just say? You blinked out.
the AC is to like on full blast. My kids like it's really cold here. So
Yeah. Exactly. We're in monosyllabic, like bed, sleep, air conditioning.
yeah. Hey, I went to the beach. So with my like we went just for a couple of hours, me and my girlfriend. It was so hot, and then like I felt like I forgot to take an umbrella. I hate sun tanning. I can't be under the sun. I feel like I melt. So that's
Oh,
tired. Yeah, it was like it wasn't. It was last minute because after I did some grocery shopping, I came home. My kids are still asleep, and then my friend said, "We're going. Let's go. Let's go." So I started like dinner late. Like what I did today, usually I prep ahead of time.
but man, the blessing just to go to the ocean. I haven't seen the ocean in probably 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
I,
Last year go to the ocean, but this year, like the water was freezing, but it was so good to look. You know?
I miss it.
Dana,
Yeah.
honey, I got to go.
Okay.
I got to turn my air conditioner on and stuff too, man. I'm
I want to turn.
burning up.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Thanks for coming by, though.
All right, take care, everybody. Vintage, Miriam. Is that Miriam or Mariam?
Miriam.
Miriam, Dana, and everybody on the chat. I can't see the chat, so everybody that's on the chat.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I blew it up. Oop.
That's fine. Have a good night.
Good night.
Have a good night. See you next
Take
time.
care.
Stay with the butterflies.
What?
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a good one. Bye.
You too. But anyway, I want to ask people to do what they can to get unstuck out of the box, get inspired, look at something you did many years ago that you love to do, pull it off the shelf, pull that part of yourself off the shelf. Write your book, publish your article. Step out of yourself, step out of your shell, and do that thing.
Also, I think it's important to realize, like, if your goal is that extreme, just break it down into little steps and do what you can do. Just make sure you do something every day.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like I was talking about my mom saying, well, I'm going to do this and this and this and this, but she clumps everything together.
My mom does the same thing.
So nothing, not one thing, nothing gets done.
Yeah, I know.
Because they're so overwhelmed by all of the things they want to do and all of the projects they want to do, they start nothing.
Yeah, well, when you write a list and there's like 200 things on the list, I mean, make sure you're manageable and managing your sanity.
But a lot of people, not just our mothers, a lot of people are guilty of that. Kids, other people. So it's like, choose one thing. Choose something. And
Do
jump.
one thing a day.
It doesn't even have to be a day. Just jump on one thing. Pick a thing. Pull the trigger. Pick a thing. For all of us.
One thing. Pull a trigger.
Do that thing. Do that thing. Be crazy in the grocery store. Do something ridiculous to make you laugh.
Oh, I do that all the time. That's fine.
I love to embarrass my daughter every chance I get. It's fun.
She's probably listening now.
Miriam, when is the last time you embarrassed one of your kids doing something funny in public?
My
Every,
mom's embarrassed me.
every day, oh my God, driving and the song that I like comes on, I start like singing, like, and they,
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying that's not in front of people.
no, but
No, but I bet you Miriam has road rage. Like I bet you while you're driving you say like the craziest things.
people, sometimes, yeah. I'm a pretty,
Sometimes.
but like today, I was trying to find parking, and girl, oh my God, I don't know why she felt like I didn't stop for her. If I didn't stop for her to cross, she would be dead. Like car was full stop, and she crossed the street doing like giving me the middle finger. I'm like, what? Then I started. I was on the phone with my friend. She was trying to guide me where to go and meet them.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you didn't kill anyone.
No, not yet.
When people do that to me, which it's not ever often, but if somebody has ever given me the finger or something because they're being impatient, I just turn to them and say, I'm sorry you're having such a bad day.
But that's what I told her. I said, I'm sorry you're having such a bad day, you rude creature.
But you too, any rude creature.
But my car? You want my car to be happy? What? Ugh. She's just like, I don't know. But I had a good time.
I want to put rude creature on a t-shirt.
She's a rude creature. Yeah.
Yeah, people at every plate are rude creatures. PSA.
No, next time I call in, I'm just gonna spray paint rude creature right on my chest and be like, "Yo, Miriam, I'm a rude creature."
I had an account at every plate a year ago, and I stopped it. And, I was trying to look at whether it would be worth it to get one of those meal plans this year because everybody was putting out deals. And, a lot of them won't even let you look at the food until you put in most of your information. True. Those meal plans they have every plate, fresh this, la la la.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I went back because every plate had a deal. Well, I couldn't look at the food until, I reactivated the plan just to look at the food. So I reactivated just to look at the food and didn't order anything.
Okay.
They started sending me food and charged me because they had my information from a year ago.
Oh.
And charged me twice in a week.
Oh, God. That's
And I went round and round and round with them.
That's creepy.
Yes, it is.
That's really
So
creepy.
that's my PSA. Don't go there.
yeah. I hate when they do that.
It's sneaky.
No, that's so sneaky and manipulative. I like to do something that yeah.
The decent food companies should let you look at what they offer
Of course.
before you have to put in anything.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you.
That's just sneaky business.
Well, especially when it's a service. Like I used to work in the hospitality industry, like doing something like that's you're supposed to excel and go beyond. But that's just that's creepy.
Yeah,
Marzi, who's Mo? Hey, Mo. I thought Marzi was Mo. I thought Marzi was talking to herself. I was having a Disney moment.
Funny.
I was literally having a Disney moment in my head going, Mo, Marzi, Mo. I know, right? Mo, Marzi. And thinking she was talking to herself. So Mo is here. Do I know you, Mo? I don't think I do. But hello, Mo. Welcome to Dear Dana.
What?
Marty said, I'm trying to cancel one and cannot find anyone to do so with. It's aggravating. Has anybody tried a good one, by the way? Worth dealing with? A meal service?
No. Because I tried the once, and the portions are so small that to feed a family, like my kids, they're grown and they
Yeah.
more. So it becomes so way too expensive.
Yeah, my husband eats like, he never gains weight, but he can eat like for 3 people.
Yeah. So the whole go to your husband and you're gonna starve and you're gonna lose.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
but anyway, I love you all. I am reminding you about the Butterfly Project. I put it in the comments. I will pin it below as well. I don't know what Wednesday's topic will be. We're the 5th. Brian Smith will be here on the 16th. And yeah, go out there and do something that has been in the back of your mind, but you have been paralyzed to do and you have been stuck. If you need additional inspiration to do so, message me. I'll kick you in the booty. I've been meaning to send you a message anyway, Miriam, this week to check on you. But
I feel it. Thank you.
I love you all so very, very much.
Bye, guys.
And I will see you on Wednesday.
Yes.
Have a great one.
You too. Bye.
Bye, Vintage. Tell your mother it was nice to meet her, please.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna lose her. Like, if I show her that she was on the internet, she's just gonna scream and cry at me and be like, "Why did you make me do this?"
No, tell her I said it was very nice to meet her. She's famous now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, butterflies.
Butterflies. Oh, my butterflies. I'll see you later. See you on Wednesday. Thank you. Love you all.